Billy Ward in some of his DVDs talks about mechanics of keeping time. He'll talk about tapping your foot or singing or just doing something with your body to keep time. Now I've been testing out whether or not I can keep time if I don't use my body. So no tapping of feet, no clicking of fingers, basically don't move any part of your body at all. Don't count. You can imagine counting, but sometimes if I'm imagining counting, I'll find my eyes are moving like round a clock or to different corners of a square or something like that. Basically, no part of your body is allowed to move. You're just imagining the time passing and imagining the counting or imagining the subdivisions. And the challenge is to see how accurately you can keep time this way. So I'm going to show you how to quickly set this up to test it yourself in PolyNome. You want to go into the click page and mute that volume. And on the rates list, let's clear that, and I'm going to put in, let's say 4 and then rest. That's all we're going to do for now. And on the count page, I'm on a word block sound, that should do it. So here we go. So the idea is that you'll listen to this, and without looking at the screen to kind of help you, you're basically just seeing if you can maybe clap on the 1 when it starts again. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're trying to hit that 1. But like I say, you're supposed to be absolutely still. I find it pretty difficult not to move my eyes or do something, if I'm trying to imagine these numbers. And I was finding that I would drop an 8th note within a single bar doing it like this, because when I'm not tapping something, when I don't have something else to focus on, I end up hearing my heartbeat and following that and kind of wondering how much time has passed. It's very difficult. So if you wanted to set up some different ways of testing this, let's say you could put in, so let's do 16th notes, a bar of 16th notes, and then a bar of rest. And for the 16th notes, perhaps I'm going to accent every 4th note. So that will give us this. So now you're kind of thinking in that 16th note subdivision. And if you wanted to give yourself more bars of rest, let's say we put in just a 1 and then another bar of rest. So that's just going to give us the downbeat of that bar there. Let's see if you're in time for that one, and then we get back to the rates again. Oops. Now you see the accent was in a funny place on that one. I need to go in here and just tell this to reset every bar. That will cure that. So basically you just set this going and have it in your headphones and see if you can come in time, and maybe try this at different tempos, try more than a single bar of rest. You can put as many bars as you want in here. If you really want to test yourself, you could have 1 bar of 16th notes and then a lot of bars of rest and see how good you are. But for me, I find this particularly difficult if I'm not moving any part of my body to keep time. And I can use this to test which ways are most effective. Maybe I'll try imagining counting in my head, or imagining singing the bass line of a song, or imagining different subdivision rates, maybe 30-second notes or maybe 8th notes. And I can find out which methods help me come back in time most accurately. So that's how you can use PolyNome to test your timing. Check it out at www.polynome.net.